Are you struggling with managing your finances, or perhaps you've got a financial goal that seems out of reach? In this era of instant gratification, it's all too easy to find ourselves ensnared in a web of financial commitments. From mortgages to student loans, credit cards to car payments, the list goes on and on. And the more we earn, the more we seem to owe. It's like running on a financial treadmill, isn't it? But what if there's a light at the end of this tunnel? A beacon of hope in what can sometimes feel like an endless sea of bills and statements? Yes, we're talking about a solution, an effective, time-tested strategy to climb out of this pit of debt. Imagine a life where you're not just surviving, but thriving. A life where your hard-earned money works for you, not against you. What if there was a simple, proven method to manage your debts and reach your financial goals faster? Stay tuned as we unravel this amazing strategy. That's where the Debt Snowball Method comes into play. Imagine you're standing at the top of a snowy hill with a small snowball in your hand. You push that snowball down the hill, and as it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing larger and larger until it becomes a formidable force. This is the basic principle behind the Debt Snowball Method, a debt repayment strategy that can help you regain control of your finances. The Debt Snowball Method is a simple yet powerful approach to tackling debt. It's not about interest rates, it's not about the size of the debt, it's about momentum. It's about seeing progress, feeling the thrill of success as you knock off one debt at a time, and using that momentum to tackle the next. Here's the gist of it. You start by listing all your debts, from the smallest balance to the largest. You then focus all your extra money on paying off that smallest debt, while making minimum payments on the rest. The idea is to eliminate the smallest debts first, creating a sense of accomplishment and building momentum. Once that smallest debt is paid off, you roll the money you were putting towards it into the next smallest debt. Like our snowball rolling down the hill, the amount you're able to put towards each debt grows larger and larger as you eliminate each one. This method is less about mathematics and more about psychology. It's about the small victories that keep you motivated. The thrill of seeing a zero balance on one of your debts can provide a psychological boost that helps you stay on track and maintain your momentum. Of course, this method requires discipline and commitment. It's not a magic solution, but a tool that can help you make significant strides towards financial freedom. Sounds straightforward, doesn't it? But how does it work in practice? Let's break down the Debt Snowball Method into easy-to-follow steps. The first step is to take a deep breath and gather all your debts. Yes, every single one of them, from credit cards to student loans, car payments, to that money you owe your cousin. This might seem overwhelming, but remember, knowledge is power. Once you know exactly what you're up against, you can start to tackle it. Next, you'll need to list these debts from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate. This isn't about maths, it's about behavior modification. Your goal is to see progress, and nothing fuels motivation like success. Now, it's time to budget. Examine your monthly income and expenses and decide how much money you can realistically put towards your debts each month. Aim for as much as possible without neglecting your basic needs. Remember, the more you pay now, the less you'll pay later. With your budget set, make the minimum payments on all your debts except for the smallest one. This is where the snowball really starts to roll. Throw as much money as possible at this smallest debt. Yes, even if the interest rate is lower than some of your larger debts. The goal here is to eliminate one debt as quickly as possible. This will not only reduce your overall debt, but also free up more money to put towards the next debt. And here's the exciting part. Once you've paid off that smallest debt, take the money you were throwing at it and start applying it to the next smallest debt. You're now paying the minimum payment plus the extra money on this debt, which will lead to it being paid off even quicker. This is the snowball effect. As each debt is paid off, the amount of money you have to pay off the next debt increases, speeding up the process exponentially. This method may seem counterintuitive at first, especially if you're used to thinking in terms of interest rates. But remember, personal finance is 20% head knowledge and 80% behavior. You need quick wins to stay motivated. Paying off a small debt in full can give you a sense of accomplishment and the momentum to keep going. As you move through your list, you'll start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Each paid-off debt is a victory, a step closer to financial freedom. It won't always be easy, and it will require discipline and sacrifice, but the peace of mind that comes with being debt-free is worth every penny. And there you have it. The Debt Snowball Method in a nutshell. A simple yet powerful way to tackle your debt and regain control of your finances. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you move on to the next smallest, and so on until all debts are paid. Now that you know how to implement the Debt Snowball Method, let's revisit its key points. This method is often celebrated for its simplicity. It doesn't require complex mathematical equations or financial jargon. All it takes is listing your debts from smallest to largest and focusing on paying off the smallest one first while making minimum payments on the rest. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you roll over the amount you were paying on that debt to the next smallest debt, creating a snowball effect. The genius of the Debt Snowball Method is not just about numbers, it's also about psychology. Paying off the smallest debts first provides a sense of accomplishment, a feeling of progress. This can be a powerful motivator, keeping you engaged and committed to your debt repayment journey. It's important to mention here that everyone's financial situation is unique. The Debt Snowball Method may not be the fastest way to become debt-free for some. It might not save you the most on interest. However, if you've struggled to stick with other debt repayment strategies in the past, the psychological boost that the Debt Snowball Method provides can be a game changer. And let's not forget about consistency. The Debt Snowball Method is not a one-and-done deal. It requires persistent effort and disciplined budgeting. This might mean making some lifestyle changes or finding ways to increase your income. However, the reward of becoming debt-free is well worth the effort. Consistency also extends to maintaining minimum payments on all your other debts. It's crucial not to neglect these while you focus on your smallest debt. This ensures that your overall debt doesn't increase due to late fees or increased interest rates, and you can continue rolling your snowball down the hill. Remember, the Debt Snowball Method isn't a quick fix, but a proven strategy to manage and eliminate debt. The journey to becoming debt-free is a marathon, not a sprint. So gear up, stay focused, and keep rolling that snowball. With time and persistence, you will reach your financial goals. So, are you ready to start your journey towards financial freedom? Now that we've armed you with the knowledge and steps to start your debt snowball, the power is in your hands. Remember, the path to financial freedom is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires dedication, consistency, and above all, patience. The Debt Snowball Method isn't a magic wand that erases debt overnight. It's a strategic tool to help you manage, reduce, and eventually eliminate your debts. It might feel like a long climb, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. And in this case, that first step is listing your debts from smallest to largest. As you start to pay off the smaller debts, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment. This isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet, it's about reclaiming your life from the clutches of debt. Each debt you clear is a ball and chain removed, giving you more freedom to move, to breathe, to live. Stay focused on the end goal, financial freedom. It's a place where the money you earn is yours to spend, save, or invest as you see fit. It's a place where you can sleep soundly, knowing that you're not one unexpected expense away from financial ruin. And while you're working towards this goal, remember to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Paid off a credit card, that's a victory. Cleared a loan, that's a victory. Every step forward is a step closer to your goal. Don't be disheartened if progress seems slow. Remember the snowball, it starts small, but as it rolls downhill, it gathers more snow and momentum until it becomes an unstoppable force. That's what you're building, your own unstoppable force to eradicate debt. So why wait? There's no better time than now to start your debt snowball. With every passing day, you're either moving closer to your financial goals or further away. The choice is yours to make. Start your debt snowball today and step closer to your financial goals. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to share this video with someone who might need it.